On this edition of Tacoma Report, we'll visit the hilltop artists, find out how to properly dispose of certain types of weeds, and learn where to celebrate Memorial Day. Stay tuned. Welcome to this edition of Tacoma Report. I'm Anita Gallagher. For the fourth year in a row, Tacoma Power has received national recognition for its dedication to water stewardship. The Outstanding Stewards of America's Waters Award for recreational, environmental, and historical enhancements was presented to Tacoma Power recently by the National Hydropower Association. The honor is for unique fish passage improvements made last year at Little Falls along the North Fork of the Skokomish River in Mason County. The utility modified a natural barrier to fish 2 miles downstream of its new fish collecting facilities at the Cushman Hydro Project. Crews carved ladders into the river channel's bedrock so that adult salmon and steelhead can move upstream easier. Tacoma Power collaborated with the Skokomish Indian Tribe and regulatory agencies to design the project in a way that preserves the natural setting and cultural significance of the site. Tacoma Water finished another large project this year, which was not only on time, but also $30 million under budget. The new water filtration plant designed to treat our drinking water was officially dedicated earlier this month along the Green River. The $187 million plant is the largest of its kind in the region. It will serve Tacoma Water customers and those served by 3 partner utilities in South King County. Filtration provides an extra layer of safety and removes all natural sediments from the Green River water supply. The project was made necessary by stricter requirements to remove a rare organism called Cryptosporidium, which can make people sick. Completion of the filtration project is considered a milestone as important as the 1913 decision to start using the Green River for Tacoma's water supply.
That source has supplied us for generations, and we anticipate that supply to be the primary source for the Tacoma region for generations to come still. And this decision on treatment is similar. It is going to be a long-lasting, very smart decision, and we all know that safe drinking water is just one of those basics for quality of life.
During the official opening of the plant, the State Secretary of Health, John Wiseman, presented Tacoma Water with a Commitment to Excellence Award for 2015. About 500,000 people are now drinking filtered water from the Green River facility. With the arrival of warmer weather comes the summer construction season. The city is involved in a number of active construction projects around Tacoma and offers a list that highlights some of the projects that are currently underway. To see the list, visit the city's website and search City Construction Projects. After the break, we'll find out why topping trees should be removed from your spring project list. Tree topping is an improper pruning practice that removes large amounts of leaves and branches from a tree's crown, reducing its size. Topping involves cutting branches without regard to the tree's health or structural integrity. Taking part in this practice leads to trees being disfigured, making them vulnerable to infestation and disease. To learn more about tree topping, including risks and alternatives to this practice, visit the city's website. As you move down your spring landscaping project list, you might not be aware that city solid waste residential customers can bring yard waste to the Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center as part of their garbage services. Or it can be added to brown yard and food waste containers for curbside pickup. However, there are certain plants that must be disposed of as garbage. Scotch broom, tansy, poison hemlock, and nightshade are some of the noxious weeds that grow in yards in the area and should be disposed of as garbage. If you have these plants in your yard waste, you can tell the solid waste team at the scale house and they will direct you to the appropriate disposal area. If the load is only vegetation, it's still free. If you have been handling noxious weeds, remember to wash your gloves and clothing separately and clean all tools. If you're looking for some outdoor or indoor glass art, you can head for the Hilltop. Hilltop Artists started in the summer of 1994 with just 20 students. Since then, the group has expanded into 9 different programs that serve more than 500 students each year. Maria Lee has this story.
In Tacoma, Hilltop Artists has hot shops at Jason Lee Middle School and Wilson High School. Their programs are tuition-free and give students ages 12 through 20 an opportunity to explore their creative sides through glass art fusion, mosaics, flame working, and glass blowing.
More than 8,400 students have gone through the program since 1994. They've got 3 reheating chambers, 2 furnaces, and the glass that comes out of this, more than 2,000 degrees.
I like that there's 3 different sections and you can see which one fits you better.
I like that most schools don't get to have this experience and we get to blow glass and do stuff that we would have never done if we didn't go to Jason Lee.
Really what we are, I think, is a resource for the youth. And kids have an opportunity to come in here and they express themselves with this wonderful medium. We have an outreach coordinator who works with the kids if they have any needs, social services, we call it wraparound services. So really the glass is the hook. And we try and create that safe environment, and then the kids start opening up and telling us what's going on in their lives, and we try and support that in whatever way we can, whether it's with a kind word or whether it's with social services.
And we take a really holistic approach to working with our kids. They're here to learn art and to connect with us in that way and build relationships, but we also keep an eye out for things that may be barriers to success in school. Like perhaps a kid is coming in and they notice they don't have their glasses that day. And so we're able to help them get new glasses or get dental care or medical care or counseling if they need it. It's part of what we do. It's not just about glass art, it's about working with our kids and their families.
Here at Jason Lee Middle School, there's also an after-school program offering students 12 to 14 a safe and positive place to be after school, as well as a place to further develop their skills in glass arts. There's also a summer program open to Pierce County students in middle school and high school, and a number of spaces in that program are held for students from Tacoma's East Side. And there's Team Production, an intensive program for advanced students ages 14 through 20. In this program, they get to create glass art for the City of Destiny Awards and participate in other high-profile programs. At Wilson High School, they have programs for high schoolers who want to continue building their technical and creative skills while learning more about the artistic and vocational aspects of glass blowing. For Tacoma Report, I'm Maria Lee.
For program information, including applications, go to hilltopartists.org. Mark your calendars to head to Mount Tahoma High School on June 6th. Join the largest movement to end cancer by starting or joining a team or walking the Survivor Lap at Tacoma's Relay for Life. There is no cost to sign up. The event will take place at Mount Tahoma High School and the 24-hour walk begins at June 6th at noon. Relay for Life began in Tacoma in 1985 when Dr. Gordon Klatt began running and walking around the University of Puget Sound track. Since that time, nearly $5 billion has been raised for cancer research. Relay events now take place in over 20 countries with more than 4 million people participating worldwide. Go to relay.acsevents.org for more information. When we come back from the break, find out where Memorial Day observances are happening around Tacoma. For the men and women who served in the United States military and gave their lives, the nation honors them each year in May by observing Memorial Day, which will be on May 25th this year. First known in 1868 as Decoration Day, this holiday commemorates all Americans who have died while in military service. The Tacoma Historical Society is holding Memorial Day observances at 11 a.m. in War Memorial Park at 6th and MacArthur. Tacoma's War Memorial Park honors those service members from our area who died serving America. The park features dedication walls to the fallen, with veteran displaces lining the perimeter of the park grounds, overlooking the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Administrative offices in the Tacoma Municipal Building Complex and in other City of Tacoma facilities will close on Monday, May 25th in observance of Memorial Day. Garbage, recycling, and yard and food waste pickups will not be affected. Nominations are now open for the Tacoma Landmarks Preservation Commission 2015 Historic Preservation Awards. There are 8 different categories open that recognize excellence in local historic preservation efforts. Nominations are being gathered until May 26th and can be submitted by visiting the event listing on the city's Historic Preservation Month website. If you're interested in other committees, boards, and commission openings, the city is always looking for residents with passion, skills, and experience who want to volunteer to serve Tacoma. These groups play an essential role as they advise and make recommendations to the City Council and city staff on a number of topics related to city policies. While member applications are accepted at any point throughout the year, the City Clerk's office conducts a quarterly call for applications. Currently, there are a number of volunteer opportunities available. For a full list of openings, visit their website. When we come back from the break, we'll get a preview of the Courage Conference planned for October. The inaugural Courage Conference is planned for the 15th and 16th of October. The conference will provide an opportunity for first responders, criminal justice professionals, service providers, and the public to learn more about how to respond and work with people affected by domestic violence with respect for cultural differences. The committee working on planning the conference is still finalizing the speakers, who will include Laura Vandernoot-Lipsky, the founder and director of the Trauma Stewardship Institute. The city is hoping to make the conference a biennial event. Registration is scheduled to open beginning in June and can be found by going to cityoftacoma.org/courage. With summer just around the corner, you may be wondering what types of activities are available for young kids. As we see in this report from Lane Fickey, the Children's Museum of Tacoma is offering some well-rounded programs that help make the power of play an extremely important aspect in child development.
When the Children's Museum of Tacoma moved from its small, cramped location on Broadway to this state-of-the-art facility, museum officials knew they would see a jump in attendance. Well, that's really an understatement. Since it opened its doors, they've averaged around 125,000 people each year.
It has been amazing. The last 2 years have really been a growth opportunity for the Children's Museum, but what we didn't anticipate, I think, was how much growth we would have in our service to the community and also in our audience.
The Children's Museum of Tacoma's outreach program has also expanded during this time frame. The Play to Learn program, which deals with preschool readiness, has grown from 8 different locations throughout Pierce County each week to now totaling 15. Everything the children experience at the museum is hands-on. Touching, speaking, seeing, smelling, role-playing. It all has a significant impact on the learning aspect of these youngsters. In addition to just being a lot of fun, the Children's Museum of Tacoma helps kids with social interactions, a skill they definitely need to learn.
It's really important for children to be prepared for school, and one of the ways in which they can prepare for school is by really being connected with their peers, being connected with their adults in their lives and with their community. And it's those skills that they really need in order to be ready to sit in a classroom and to be ready to learn.
Admission into the Children's Museum of Tacoma continues to be pay as you can, thanks to a generous donation from Key Bank. Museum officials hope this will continue into the near future. For Tacoma Report, I'm Lane Fickey.
The Children's Museum of Tacoma will be offering 10 different week-long camps this summer, with activities ranging from science and art to cooking and storytelling. These camps are designed for children ages 3 through 6. You can make your trip to the Children's Museum more fun by biking. A new initiative offers residents incentives to use their bicycle for local trips. The Bike Everywhere Challenge is a collaboration between the city, Pierce County, and Pierce Transit. It is the first 24-hour, 7-day-a-week Bike Month event. When residents take 5 or more trips by bicycle and log them on the Pierce Trips website, they will be entered into a drawing to win gift cards to local businesses. All non-recreational bike trips taken in May can be counted toward a person's total for the month. Residents can start logging their trips today at piercetrips.com. The city has rolled out a business tax amnesty program. No penalties, no interest. The application period is June 1st, 2015 through June 30th, 2015, and payment is due by July 31st, 2015. Go to paymytacomatax.org for more information. If you have any questions, email tacomaamnesty@cityoftacoma.org or dial 311 from within Tacoma or 253-591-5200 from anywhere else. Well, that wraps up this installment of Tacoma Report. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org. Thanks for watching. I'm Anita Gallagher.